Alright, we are back with God of War Valhalla. Where we left off, we had just found out that Tyr is behind all this in terms of who sent the invitation to us to enter Valhalla, and it seems like it's a bit of a some sort of mental exercise that we're going through before deciding whether we want to be the God of War in this new land. And it seems like Kratos is not taking it very well, or he's just having trouble considering it, and so I guess this whole thing is Tyr prepping him to truly become the new God of War and take his place. Let's get right into this. So it definitely seems like every time we do this, we get closer and closer to the truth.
It seems Valhalla has arranged something special for you in the throne room. See you again soon, Kratos.
Also, while we were in here, we found out that Helios is kind of tormenting our past, and we also have the Blade of Olympus, which you'll see me use as we play along here.
I know this.
You remember this, Kratos. The memory is vivid, a familiar scene to any that know your legend. A man at the crossroads of a fateful decision.
Aye, you've spoken of this, brother. The pact you made with Ares, to stave off the barbarian horde.
The day I sold my soul to a god of war. Why show me this?
Well, if I had to guess, probably to make you feel like the piece of shit you are.
Is he necessary?
He's no part of my design. He's either Valhalla's or yours.
At least he hasn't replaced me again. Not yet, anyway. Seems a real charmer.
Yeah, like I said, Helios is like that evil voice in our head that's like trying to manipulate us.
Dear, why help prepare me to take your old position? Why not fulfill it yourself? You seem capable.
To the mortals of these realms, I am an ancient myth, long out of mind. The days I could hope to unify these realms are long past. But they see you as the hero of Ragnarok. You are known, respected. And from what I have seen, you're the most qualified by far. You need only be ready.
Alright, so it seems like even though Tyr is perfectly capable of just retaking the mantle, especially after Odin is gone, it seems like he wants us to be the more recognizable one, if that makes sense. Because like I said, to them, he's just a legend. He's not really, like, there's no embodiment. And for us, since like we're the ones that are known to have taken down Odin, it's like we could rightfully take that place as new God of War.
Looks like someone left you a party favor. Oh, and it's a symbolic totem of your shame. That's so thoughtful. Ah, now you've done it. You're being judged. And we all know your past actions wouldn't pass muster with anybody.
Alright, let's head on back to Tyr.
Oh, I'm back, brother.
Good to see you again, Kratos. I brought something else to keep things interesting. You're not the only one with weapons from far-off lands, you know.
It looks like some sort of Aztec weapon. Ouch.
Blood for blood, brewing on! On your guard! Those who have fallen, carry me!
Brother, destroy them before they reach here!
Why did you do it, Kratos? Why did you pledge yourself to Ares?
I was ambitious. Proud. I could not accept defeat. I crave power.
Is that all? Are you sure? Nothing more to that story? Nothing else under the surface? Be ready. Such fury, such control. Your mastery of rage is commendable. Blood for blood. Druira! Arms up!
We got him.
I yield, Kratos.
Very well.
Well then.
I believe you found an understanding within yourself. Shall we see?
The pool is not only memories.
Indeed. For what is a memory apart from our perspective on it? You know the evils that came of your pact. You know the evils within yourself. Yes, these you dwell on. But it's not that simple, is it?
The Horde is vast, brother. What would have happened if you didn't stop it?
Our lands would have been overrun. Our people killed, violated.
People your army was sworn to protect. An army led by you. Did you not feel a duty to fulfill your purpose? Did you not fear for the safety of your homeland? You saved them.
You would excuse my actions.
Excusing them is not the exercise, Kratos. Only accepting them. Accepting that you acted based on what you knew then, not on what was to come. Your motivation and their consequences are far more complicated than you let yourself believe. I think perhaps you have more to process.
Yes. I have much to think about. I will return.
And I will be waiting.
You're saying he sent the invitation in the first place?
Yes. His voice echoes in the halls. There's no mistaking it.
So it's Tyr's game you're playing? This is all his idea?
A game is not his purpose. There is something here I must see through.
And what is that exactly?
Process.
All right. If it's helping, I trust you both.
We all do. As we trust in Valhalla.
Even after what it did to you.
I knew the rules and chose to break them. I regret nothing.
It kind of seems like we're not done here. It's like we're kind of getting a closer understanding of, like, it's like, what would you call it? It's kind of like accepting us for what we did. You know, it seems like we've always been carrying this guilt with us. And it's like, with Tyr's help, with all this little, like, Tyr's help is, it's like showing us that, you know, we don't have to feel guilty of ourselves. But what we did is just, like, you know, we didn't really know any better. And, like, you know, that part can be excusable. But we can show that, like, you know, taking this title doesn't mean that we're just gonna redo what we did when we made a pact with Ares. It's like we could just sort of tell our own stories, sort of rewrite everything if we want. Yeah, just like I mentioned, it seems like Kratos is coming into an understanding of himself. Looks like the Nemean shield.
An infamous act. One they still spoke of in the years of rebuilding. I somehow doubted they meant it so literally.
I'll give you this, brother. Your technique has improved immeasurably.
I needed his power to secure my vengeance against the gods. I believed I had no choice.
No choice? You could have not ripped my head off my body. That was absolutely an option.
And he's back.
But that wasn't the worst of it, was it, Kratos? Killing you deprived Greece of the sun. They were plunged into perpetual cold and darkness. Crops ceased to grow. Famine descended on our homeland. Not that you cared.
Enough.
He is bitter, isn't he?
You know, we were
Kratos,
reckless.
I'm curious. Your decision to behead Helios, was it fueled by any personal motivations? Or was it really just a means to an end?
It was not personal. I did know him, long before I killed him. He was as insufferable as any god. But his death brought me no satisfaction.
Did you know what would happen as a result?
When Helios was captured by the god of dreams, the lands fell into darkness and were not restored until his return. I knew exactly what would happen.
Oh, we're back here. At Mimir's tree. Oh, ye. Fighting him again. Ouch.
I hate that drumming! Oh, plucking a son of Thor out of your memory, of all things.
Alrighty then.
A little something to remember me by. I truly hope it brings you unrelenting torment. Chills you just a little when they do that, doesn't it? Feels like judgment.
Alright, what new weaponry do you bring
Hello,
here?
brother. I'm back.
I hope your trip through Valhalla has been fruitful. I have another cherished weapon from my travels to show you. Ready to see?
Are those scimitars?
Defend yourself. It's all in the wrist, you know. Tell me, Kratos, truly, how did it feel to plunge your homeland into darkness?
I did not intend the land to suffer, but I was indifferent, consumed only by rage and retribution.
That is not what I asked. How did it feel, in that moment, your soul given over to darkness? bringing a darkness over everything you could see.
It felt true.
Darkness come. Your turn.
There's light over there, brother.
Be ready.
Got him now.
I yield. I yield.
Good then.
Then.
I don't think you were indifferent, Kratos. I think you were hurt. Deeply hurt. And you handled it unskillfully.
Wait, is that you restoring the sun? You took Helios's chariot and put the sun back in the sky, but sacrificed yourself in the process.
Yes. I fell to my death and was saved by Helios. But this memory happened before I killed him. My evils were yet to come. What is the point?
That your legacy has always been a complicated one. That goodness is not a destination we arrive at, but a practice. Misfortune may drive anyone to darkness. We resist it only through wisdom and vigilance. You are not so unskillful now as you were then. Better voices in your head, you might call it. I think that's enough for now. You have much to contemplate.
Yes.
Back to the beach then.
You should be proud of your progress, Kratos. See you soon.
It kind of seems like we're almost close to resolution, maybe?
It seems like you're making progress, whatever you're doing in there.
Perhaps.
Listen, I know I made you feel like we expected more of you than you could give. And I just want you to know, I'm not asking you to change how you are or who you are. We had to break the old world to build a new one. Picking up the pieces and putting them together stronger. It's a rare opportunity. You made a difference here. In some circles, a symbol of change. On many days, just knowing that you're a part of the Council is enough.
And other days.
You've earned a voice. How you use it is up to you.
Sigrun, inside we encountered a son of Thor.
It wouldn't really be him in there, I can assure you. You have a memory of a past fight, and I'm sure Valhalla takes advantage.
But why him?
I don't think that's for me to say.
Well, something for us to ponder in between melees.
So it kind of feels like we're coming up close to the end, like I said before. We'll see through this new run, I guess. Let's see what sort of new things will arrive here. That looks like Pandora.
A substitute daughter. A box full of evils. This one feels important.
This is your blacksmith story, isn't it? His girl was the key, and he died protecting her?
Protecting her from me. I opened that box seeking the means to kill Ares. And what I released.
Pretty much turned all the gods crazy. Thanks again for that.
Quiet head.
Unfortunate. The time I spend in my own Valhalla means you get more time with him.
Ghost, how well did you know the blacksmith's daughter?
Pandora. She reminded me of my own daughter, who I lost long ago.
I'm sorry, Kratos. Even at your most vengeful, you must not have wanted to see harm come to her.
Pandora was innocent. The way she saw things. She could reach me when few could. She deserved better than to be a pawn, sacrificed in a game of gods.
Your regret is palpable. But thank you for letting yourself remember. That is important.
We're back here. Guessing Magni's next.
Time to die, freak. Oh, no, it's the other one.
Ouch.
Ouch, brother.
Ow.
Oh, how precious. I don't think you can be trusted to keep that safe at all. Pretty sure he agrees with me.
Oh, I'm back again. Still not used to that.
Well done, Kratos. I have one last weapon to show you. I think you'll enjoy it, if that's the word.
A katana.
Defend yourself. Be ready.
Ouch.
Huxen.
He's the right one.
The box we saw you open in the scrying pool. What was inside exactly?
Fear, deceit, vanity, hatred.
Amplifying what the gods already possess. But what else, Kratos? Come on! When last we fought, I asked what was inside the box you opened. You told me fear, deceit, hatred.
Yes, magnifying what was already in the gods.
But you know very well there's something else. Come on! Defend yourself. You know your mistake there.
We got him.
Stop, Kratos. I yield.
Hard fought.
That was a close one. You really put up a challenge.
Let's see what your mind has worked out. When the evils of the box were purged, what remained was hope, which you chose to release back to the world.
Yes, After everything, you came back full circle to sacrificing yourself.
My death would have been just, but it was not to be.
Yes, you lived. And hope still lived inside you. From that day to this one. One might say you brought hope back to these realms after a long slumber. Box or no box, Kratos. Hope and fear and love and hate exist in every one of us. The question is, which will you choose to let guide your actions? Each choice we make shapes our world.
I see the truth of it.
And
I believe I am ready to walk through that door.
excellent.
Let's see what we make of it. It's our younger self.
What can I say to you?
Don't tell me we're gonna have to fight him.
It felt to take that throne. All that it meant. And all that it did not. A god of war. A god of pain. Of suffering. Of destruction. And no one said I chase redemption that I know I can never deserve. What does that make me? God of fools. A god of...
God of hope.
hope. When all else is lost.
Hope is the only thing we have left. I think that's what Pandora said.
You lost everything. And everyone. You became... There is no forgiving you. You chose! I chose. But now, should I, this same man, should I sit, take, proclaim, lead, place myself in service? In service?
Service to the gods or to the land?
Should I lose everything and everyone? There's to be enough left inside so that I do not become you. I do not know. But I have hope. You are cruel and arrogant and selfish. But you are more than that. You have always been more than what others saw. You are more than that.
It's time to break the cycle. Will he sit? He's back on the throne.
Well, looks like I missed everything. Did you find what you needed? Glad to hear it, brother. We're done here then, so, what now?
Now, I believe I would like to sit here for a while.
Very well then. Seems like he will take the mantle and become the god of war of this land. Well, alright, that was a nice little DLC that we added. It definitely seems like this whole thing was sort of like a spiritual journey, sort of like a little therapy session that, you know, Kratos had to go through. Seems like we also finally got to see the real Tyr. You know, because at the end of the game, you know, we kind of just saw that he's been really imprisoned. But we never really got to see more of him, and it seems like this time around, he really showed us that, you know, he was more than just, you know, a god of war. He was a leader, and showed us that, you know, we don't have to fear this title that we're taking up. Now I guess we just embraced it. We took up Tyr's new title, and you know, it seems like he'll stay as some sort of therapy god and will be the god of war. God of hope. Now we're back where we entered. We didn't end up on the shore.
Well done, General. I had no doubt you would see this through to the end.
Congratulations.
I hope Valhalla gave you everything you needed. Look who's returning from the front gate for once. Something must have happened in there.
I take it this is a good sign.
Freya, I will join you. I will try to be what the people need.
Good. I'm very pleased to hear that. And that you found what you needed here.
I could not have done so without my friends. I am grateful.
Valhalla is at your disposal, Kratos. If you have more you wish to work out, now or later, we will heed the call.
Alright, you have mastered Valhalla, but there's still work to be done. Continue to unlock more of Kratos' memories, more challenges, and more unlockables. Alright then. So it seems like we completed the whole DLC story side of things. Now it's just like the end game where we just have to get collectibles, but I guess on my own time I'll kind of just finish the stories, little side talks that me and Mimir have, because it seems like the story between him and Sigrun isn't complete. So, you know, I'll figure that out once I'm playing this off time. Other than that, I'd give this DLC a good old 10 out of 10. Definitely gave us the ending that we needed. Like a little proper closure as to Kratos' history. And so, with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.